Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. You hanging in there, Taquan?
Yes, I am.
We are having a wonderful morning, meeting some new friends. I'd love for our new guest to introduce herself, first and last name, and the name of her business.
Hi, I'm Christine Irizarry. I am a singer-songwriter here in Philadelphia.
Oh, I love. Okay, so now how long have you been doing this?
About 5 years now.
Yeah.
Full-time musician, about 3.
About 3. So
Yeah.
you are a full-time musician.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, we talk about this all the time, Taquan and I specifically, about this all the time, about how true entrepreneurship really lives within the arts. I think that those are the most beautiful entrepreneurs in and of itself, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right. You know, you can open a bakery, you can be a life coach, but the true entrepreneur, especially if it's a God-given gift, right? Something that you inherently were born to do, there's an entrepreneurial spirit within that, but to be able to have to create and share.
Oh, it's terrifying.
Right?
Yeah.
What it is that you're
Absolutely.
doing. Now, have you sang forever? Was that always a thing for you?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I have 4 sisters, and
wow.
we sang together all through growing up, which is always really fun. Harmonizing, of course, is perfect when it's your siblings.
Right,
But-
exactly. It's just genetic connection.
Absolutely.
Right.
But in terms of doing it as a career,
Yeah.
I had a lot of logical people in my life that were telling me
Yes.
for a long time, you know, it's a fun thing, it's a great
Yeah.
hobby, but you can't really make money doing that. So what's
the real
second
plan?
option? Right. What
Right.
are you really going to do for your real job?
Yeah.
And I guess about 5 years ago, I started writing again with a friend of mine who kind of took all of those excuses and
Yeah.
wouldn't hear them.
Yes.
Which was amazing.
Gorgeous.
And
So fun. That's beautiful,
and we
right?
moved forward from there. Yeah.
I absolutely love that. And I love that you call them logical people.
Mm.
I have a few names for them too, but you know what I mean. But there are those people. They use the word, stability, the S
Right.
word I like to call. You know what I mean, stability, and it is a unique thing to utilize your voice in a specific way, to utilize what you create, in the hopes that people will appreciate it enough for you to
Absolutely.
to be able to do it. So tell me about the type of music that you create. What is the genre?
Sure. So I always have a hard time giving one
Yeah,
genre.
fair.
But I usually say it's like a folky jazz, and then the newest album that we just released
Yeah.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
it has a little bit of a rock edge.
Oh, I
this time.
love.
Yeah.
I love.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the process. So you are a creator, right? You are writing these songs and then collaborating
Absolutely.
on them. Where does the inspiration come from?
A lot of it comes from life. I have 4 kids.
Yeah.
And anytime
Wow.
that you're around children, it's very hard to not be inspired.
Fair.
They're hilarious, and they see life in a very different way
Oh,
than we do.
100%.
Absolutely.
100%. Oh my goodness.
And then just real conversations with
Yeah.
real people.
I love that.
At any given time,
Yeah.
I can be walking down the street and you can see, for instance, we did a gig at a venue last weekend, and on the wall there were all these empty picture frames.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's just like, oh, nope, I have to write.
I
Like there's
have
a
to
song,
write.
there's something I have to say about it.
Yes, about the empty picture frames on that
Yeah.
wall in the
Yeah.
middle of that venue. I mean, telling a story without even really showing or sharing anything
Right.
is a wonderful thing. So
Mhm.
do you find that the stories or the songs, I think that, just to kind of reiterate what you just said, come throughout the day, like in any
Absolutely.
moment?
At any given time, yeah.
Right. So is it really pen to pad, like at any given moment you're just jotting things down?
Yes,
I love
absolutely.
that.
And then, the other piece, of course, is that you
Yeah.
have to be intentional about
Right,
it.
of
When
course.
When you're making it your full-time job
Yeah.
to produce and to create, you have to make sure that you're making the time to do it.
I
And
love that.
and that's
Yeah.
inspiration itself isn't
Yeah.
always going to flow that
Right.
way.
Fair
Sometimes you
enough.
have to say, you know what, I haven't written for a while. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to make something happen
I'm
today.
gonna make something happen. I like the combination between the two, right? Letting things, of course, happen to you and letting you kind of take those in, but then being disciplined enough
Right.
to say, this is my career, this is a job, I have an obligation to create, and being able to marry the balance between the two. I absolutely love that. I
Yeah,
absolutely
it's
love
important.
that. Now, I'm sure that you are out there performing, and
Absolutely.
the work in which you have created. Is it a rhythm? Have this performing always come easy to you, or is it one of those things where you've kind of still get the jitters before you get out there?
It depends on what I'm doing.
Okay, fair.
I have loved performing my entire life.
Yeah.
I did musical theater, and
Okay.
and when you're playing a role and you're
Yeah.
somebody else, It's different.
Yeah.
You can take that on. You can be that person.
Yeah.
There's less nerves there. When I perform my own music,
Yeah.
it's like I'm opening my diary to the
Yeah.
world, and I'm saying, here's this piece of me.
Yeah.
Hope you like it.
I hope you like it.
And if you don't...
Right. I hope you like it.
I really do
I hope
hope
you like it. Right. There's a sense of vulnerability every single time, I'm sure.
Every time.
Every time. Oh my gosh. But I love that you were vulnerable with us. I absolutely love that you've joined us today. I'm so excited to meet, entrepreneurs within arts and culture, within music in particular, performers in particular. I think it's just a unique way and such a, being an entrepreneur, you're exposing yourself and hoping that people get you, right?
Absolutely.
Those logical people, we're going to call them logical now, moving forward. Those logical people get you and understand what your goals and objectives are. But to be paired with your spirit here is just a wonderful thing. So thank you so much for joining us. I want to make sure that everybody out there can follow, fan, and like you, because we are going to do the same. I want to make sure that everybody knows where they can find your music. Where would they find that?
Sure. So on all social media, it's Christine Irizarry Music, and I'm going to spell my last name for you.
Please do.
It's Irizarry.
Okay.
So Christine Irizarry Music.
Oh, I love that. Well, it's worth every letter, and we're so super excited that you were able to join us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my, we needed that today, Daquan. We needed that today. A little bit of inspiration from the creatives out here in the world, from all of us here at This Is It TV. I'm Sheldon Bartlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.